Hello, I'm sorry. 1 second. I started streaming, but I have to. Hello, sorry. I started the stream and I suddenly had something in my throat and I had to cough a lot, so I muted my microphone as I started the stream, which is quite weird. So hello everyone and welcome to the fourth round of the Alternative Track Championship. Tonight we are on COTA National. Hello Bogi. Tonight we have on COTA National, which is a very different track than what we used to. Let's look at the ranking first. There is a lot to say about that. So COTA National, 90 minutes and a chance of rain. You can see it at the top. I did put the information at the top. I'm showing the top with my finger, but there's no point for that because you don't have my camera. So, so just know that I'm showing the top. So a lot of movement after last week because we had a lot of people getting disqualified for the championship, or even banned actually. Banned from joining again. We had a lot of trouble, but those who watch the stream know it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people disqualified, and there are some people who are just banned. But let's look first at the ranking. So also before the ranking, we can see it in Hypercar. We have Daniel Razik, Dylan Moore, Sarah Van Fleetland in the top 3 position. And Sarah Van Fleetland is actually streaming on this address if you want to check it out. I'm going to put it on the chat. You can see the point of view of Sarah Van Fleetland right there. We have Trushal Pindolia just behind, Luca Colferra, G29 Vince, Edward Jerome, Filippo Bercati. Danilo Lazic did a 3 times first place. He's pretty much assured to have the win of the championship, the entire championship. Dylan Moore behind could be a lot closer, but the second race didn't go well for him. I didn't see it because I was not there. But the second race didn't go very well for him. Then Sarah behind is being very consistent, but she's progressing. Then Trushal Pindolia is also quite good. And Luca Colferra is doing some good results, but with the 10th place in the first race, he can't get very high. So we're getting some fight, but the fight are for P2 and 3 and not for the P1. Because look at it, there's a tie between Sarah and Trushal Pindolia in points. That's quite impressive. On the GT3 side, Madame Mims Man, so Mr. Madame Mims is dominating the championship by finishing third, second, and second. Is only 13, 15 points ahead, so 15 points ahead is not that much. Steve Finningham is just behind, and Bernardo Alves in third place. It's quite funny to see that the people who won the race actually not first, because the guy who won the race was banned and totally deleted from existence in this championship. The guy had a very bad behavior last week. He acted like a kid on steroid, so he got banned from joining ever again. And as he was banned and blocked, he was deleted from the thing. So that's why you see on the second race we can't see a winner, because, well, he was not there. So we won't talk about that anymore. It was just to tell you why there's no winner on the second race. But that's also quite a tight margin between P2 and 3, and P4 and 5. Xander and Bjarne Weiss are not very far away. That is quite interesting. But now we are going to jump on today's race. Oh, which I did a mistake, by the way. We are going to see a black screen. Do not worry. Up. It will come soon. I said soon. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so we are on right now following. Who are we following right now? Oh, by the way, Jan Paskin is also streaming the race on this point of view. But on YouTube, you can see Jan Paskin point of view right there. And we are following right now. Following Xander Wiesing. So we are on COTA National tonight. What is COTA National? It's the Circuit of the America where they just amputated the second sector. You just cut right at a point where the... Oh, I know what the... I had the sound from Jan Paskin behind. I was wondering where it was coming from. Sorry, because hello, Filippo Beccatti. Thank you. And welcome there. Up. So, you are racing tonight, right? Who do we have tonight in race? So let's check out who we have. Oh, right, I need to use my phone for the chat because I need my second monitor for the setup of the stream. Wait a minute, I just need to take my phone, which is on Duolingo because I was doing Duolingo before. I have some friends streaming, but I don't want to see them. I want to see our chat live. There we go. I can see El Chatterino, little car going by. Poof. So I can now delete the chat from my second monitor and put the qualifying right there. So right now, wait a minute. We have an hypercar did a lap time where they're not supposed to. So we only have 6 GT3 tonight because of the ban of last week. But we have 12 hypercars. So the GT3 will act pretty much with a 130 lap time and 120 for the hypercar. The GT3 will act as obstacle to deal with, I think, tonight. So we're going to take a lap of the track. The corner on this track have no names. Let's go with Sir Finningham, a guy we don't see much. He's right now at the end of the track. As the last corner, if I'm not mistaken. No. Oh, I am mistaken. I am totally lost. Where am I? Where are we? Oh, we are at the beginning of the track. I do not... No, that's the end. I do not recognize where we are. Oh yes, second to last corner. Okay, no last corner. Oof, my brain went... No, it's the last corner. Okay, let's go. We are at the cut, actually. So the start of this track is a very interesting start. I love it because it's a big uphill with a big hairpin, a very wide hairpin at the end. So it gives a lot of action right at the beginning of the race. This hairpin is very slow. As you can see. Take it right now. And then you have what we call the snake, which is a chain of left, right, left. Well, right, left, right. But on tonight's track, instead of going straight, so as you can see, you go left, right there. And normally you go right there, but on this version of the track, you go left, you cut on this little chicane that you cut entirely, and you arrive at the back of the track again, where you have this portion with tight corners again. Then a double right there when you have to do a double apex, like one apex here and the second apex here. Well done, C, thank you. And then all this chain with a braking in a corner here for another hairpin left, very tight. Then a big part on this right-hander that is where you have to coast to try to get as much speed as you can for this little straight. And then big braking onto the second to last corner. And once again, a kind of hairpin-like corner. There's a lot of hairpin-like corner on this track. Up until the end of the track. Though that was a very short track, as we said. And that was quite a good lap, I think, from our friend there. He did, I don't know what he did because I didn't have the qualifying information. So he didn't do a 27, and he won't do a 27 because that's... but he did a 32, his best lap. So let's go back on the side of the track. That's the first time I do a track with Steve Fillingham. That's a name we don't talk about a lot because he didn't get involved in a lot of fight. But he's doing well right now. In third place. Yeah, Campbell does not count because he's not in the right kind of car. I think he messed up, he did the lap, he forgot it was not his turn to qualify. So right now we have Xander Rising in first place, Madame Mims in second place. So for the contender to the championship, Bernardo is not there tonight, so Bernardo will lose his first place in the championship. That's sad. He's not there tonight because he works late. Oh, Bernardo will lose his third place tonight. It's quite sad. He was doing very well in this championship. Actually, he was doing better and better each race. Do we have the second Alves brother? No, he's not there either. Yeah, so we lose 2 GT3 tonight due to bad luck. Plus the people who got banned. We don't have a lot of GT3. Which is sad because GT3 usually gives us the craziest fights. We saw a lot of very good fights in GT3 and tonight we won't have much. 3 minutes more for the GT3. Björn Weiss right now. Björn Weiss has been racing with us for a long time. If I remember well, he was here on ACC too. I could say Xander Rising too, but Xander Rising is one of the admin of the stream, so of course he's been racing here for a long time. Simon Steele too, though. Simon Steele was here on GT3 on ICC, and he was driving a Porsche, and now he's on this game. He's driving a Porsche. I know also that I did have a little chat with Sarah Van Vipland on her stream, and she did tell me that she always drives a Porsche and she loves it. But she didn't get any sleep, so her result may be quite bad tonight, she said. I think she's just doing driver excuse, you know, the thing we all do. Yeah, I was not in a good mood. Yeah, my head hurts. Racing drivers are the best at throwing the worst excuses. Oh no, there's not much move. I mean, Xander is pretty much chilling on track right now. That's an outlap. I'm sure it's be an outlap. Come on, he's 2 seconds. Oh, because it's 2 seconds from Nicolas. Fuck. The target time does not include. What if I only show GT3 cars? Yes, there we go. 1:30.6, the best time. And ooh, the gap between them is quite huge. The gap between GT3s is quite huge. Rising is dominating right now. Mimsman and Fillingham just behind. Weiss very close to Fillingham, then Steele. And then Harman 3 seconds behind. It's a very unusual track, so maybe people didn't have a lot of time to practice this unusual track. I do not know. Boop, boop. Let me check stuff, please. Sorry, I'm checking. Ah! Rising gave up. He has a pole. The Fillingham trying to beat his time. I'm going to be fair, he's not doing bad. Plus 0.3 on the pole position on the first sector is good. If you can get 0.3, 0.3, 0.3, he's already gaining 1 second, he's in P2. But it was okay, it was just okay, yeah, that's last lap right now. What about Madame Mims? Madame Mims in the pit. Let's check the first sector of Mr. Fillingham. Björn Weiss. Kuno Hamann in the pit too. Yellow flag. Okay, someone gave up. Plus 0.3 on the first sector, so if he can keep it on the track. Plus 0.6. Ah, fuck, that's 1 second already. If he does a good third sector, he can still get P2. He's the last one on track. Coasting. Trying to keep the nose of the car pointing in the right direction. Does not look too bad. He go? Ah, he didn't beat the time, so he gave up. Okay. So it is time for the hypercar to go. So now we're going to switch the field to hypercar. See 12 people instead of the 6 in GT3. We're following right now Mike Landret on the Lamborghini Iron Lynx. Warming his tire. I'm going to take a lap with the hypercar 2 to see how faster it is. But we'll do that after they do 2 laps. Because the the tire warm-up on hypercar is way harder. And let's go with, you know what, I was on the stream of Sarah Fieldland, let's go with the Sarah Fieldland. It's already moved on board, that's a perfect view. Downforce working hard there and keep the car stable. That chicane is so useless, everyone cut it straight. That is very fast lap though, I said it was... I'm expecting a 123 or 22 or something like that. Well, Jan Paskin just signed a 22.25. $21.8 from Jerome. Yeah, we're getting the 20s, okay. And second to last, it's way faster than the GT3, of course. 10 seconds faster, so every 9 laps they're going to overtake. 23.8 from Sarah. The leader of the championship, Daniel Lazik. Look at the way they turn and jump everywhere. The camera is having a hard time following. that section, that snake section with the chicane afterward, cutting from the normal track to the national, is actually quite insane to see on these cars. You saw the cars just jump around everywhere on every corner. The G-force experience by the pilot in real life, if they do that, must be quite insane. Happily, people right now are playing in their living room with a can of Coke by their side, so, or a hot tea or something. I don't know what they drink. I drink water myself. Oh, he's going to sign 120.9, taking the pole right now. 1 second ahead of... I didn't display the tower, sorry. Whoop. Nearly 1 second in front of Jerome, 0.9. So is Jerome beating his time? Not right now. We are at the jumping part. Let's check the first sector. The first sector is actually not quite good on 0.5 seconds. The second sector is the one that will make a difference between people, I think. That's where you can see the mastery of people on driving and jumping on these little tight corners. Jerome can improve his time still, but not not get in front. He's locking his wheel quite a lot. Trying hard. Ooh, Filippo Beccati going in front of Ed Jerome. Ed Jerome not beating his time. Yeah, this part of the track there. Then jump. You can see the car moving. Oh! And he, poof, hit the wall. Also slightly, but he did hit the wall. Truchal is just, Pindolia is just, look at the car just scraping everywhere and cutting. Yeah, there's so many bumps on this little snake part that you have to be careful. That will give us a blue G race, I think. That will be interesting. Danilo, like right now, just dominating the track. 0.6 seconds ahead. Beccati did quite a good time. Pindolia just behind. Oh, Beccati, Pindolia, Moore, Jérôme, Paskin are all in the same 0.2 seconds. They're all between 121.5 121.6. 1.7. And Ed Jerome just did 121.2. Was a BMW closing the gap. Sarah told me also that the BOP was a bit fucked up in LMU, which we know, and maybe the Porsche would be a bit slower on this track. .122.9 is not a very bad lap anyway. Pavel Bogdan was with us on stream earlier. I know, doing 127 hard track. That's an interesting livery though. A brown livery is the first time I see it. You change livery, Pavel? Mr. Beccati was on stream also. Beccati was on stream also earlier. Doing very well right now. I mean, from P3 to P6, the people are really close in time. We're going to have a lot of fight in the top of the grid. Well, in the middle top. Oof. The way the hypercar jumps on this curb is quite scary. Is I have to overtake a... Yeah, you feel like if you... I think you feel like when you drive the hypercar there, that if you find the right rhythm, you can jump from curb to curb, not lose any speed, take the chicane, and then brake for the back straight. And the complicated part is really to jump the chicane really well. Lazik beat his own best time with 120.895, making no Jérôme 0.3 behind instead of 0.2. Woo! A little 360 for the show. Charles Pindolia coming to the chicane. Oop, straight. I think that track is really made, well, this version of the track is really made for slower cars, which makes it very interesting. It's a lot of corners, their tire will be dead. There is a chance of rain tonight, so we may see some interesting strategy. 90 minutes with chance of rain. Lucian is doing quite good on first sector, but the second sector he was 0.5 seconds behind. Oh, 0.6, so that Danny Lazik once again beat his time. I think the winner of the first 3 races is going to win the 4th race in the same fashion. Oh, he messed up this last sector quite a lot. Tim Vince is also a guy we don't talk about a lot. But let's look at him, let's look at how he does. Let's go on board. Show us what you got, Kim. Locking the wheel again. I still don't understand the lack of ABS on these cars. ABS is a pretty standard stuff to have on a race car nowadays. And people are really struggling with braking. It makes it quite interesting though, because it means you really have to have some talent to manage the braking, but it's funny because I'm very good without ABS on I think he's beating his time right now. No, he's not. Sad. Okay. 22.3 and he did a 22.4. Yeah, when I drive old cars on racetrack in game, and even in real life actually, I did drive old car without ABS in real life on racetrack. I'm fine with it because I don't know the non-high force car without ABS. You can manage the braking quite easily. I think it comes naturally. But in this game on these cars, I don't think I ever made a clean lap. Ooh, that was very late there on the throttle. He braked late and he exited late and went late in throttle. I think he's going to have a bad second sector. When does the second sector end? Surely soon. After this one, after this corner, I think. At the total energy, no. It's very hesitant. Oh, if we have messed up because the second sector did not appear at all. Okay. Sarah going in front. Just moving right now. 2 minutes of qualification to go. Shall we remind ourselves that the people playing for the championship in GT3 are Madame Mimsman, Steve Finningham, Bernardo Alves, who's not there, Xander Wiesing and Bjarne Weiss in GT3. And we have 4 out of 5 people playing for the championship tonight. And in Hypercar, Danilo Lazic, who pretty much won, Dylan Moore, Sarvan Fiplan, Trishal Pindolia, and Luca Colferai. And I think we don't have Luca Colferai tonight. We do not, and we don't have Dylan Moore either. Ah yes, he's there. He's there. Don't scare me like that, Dylan. I will go back to mixed ranking, because mixed ranking will fit entirely right there, because we have 18 people tonight. I want to ask every driver to not give up tonight. Do not GNF. Go repair, go back on track. You can still win something. Especially in GT3, because if you go back on track and everyone else, and you have only 2 people giving up, you're already kind of nearly on the podium. So tonight, starting order is going to start soon. Trishal Pindola still, I don't know, there's still a bit of time. Trishal not beating his time. So that's interesting actually. Because the people who are high in ranking in LMP, in Hypercar, are not high on the grid right now. They're not getting pole. Well, they're not getting starting at the front. Ooh, Jan Paskin just signed a good time. We now have 3 people in the low 21, 3 people in the mid 21, 3 people in the 22-23, and then we have a 24 and a 25 in lap time. Oh, that was a miss, Pindolia. No, that was actually quite good. This is sideways there. I think it made you lose some time. 0.3 behind. You are already, yes, no, you. That won't be your best lap. Too bad, mate. You won't get... He's still trying, but he... I don't think he can go... What? Yeah, he did improve his lap time, but not his ranking. Ed Jerome, the last one on track. Ooh. Ooh. That's a cool camera angle. And what will we do? We will do nothing. Okay, Whoa, nice! Oh, that's a nice finish. Thank you, Ed. Right in front of the camera, the beauty shot and everything. Beautiful. Okay, starting order. Alright, starting order. Starting order. So, tonight on the first row, in first place, Danilo Lazic starting first, Jan Paskin in second, 2 Toyota. Then in the second row, Filippo Beccati and Ed Jerome, 1 Toyota and 1 BMW. Third and fourth, then in fifth and sixth, and the third row third, Trushal Pindolia and Dylan Moore. Then in row 4, we have Sarvan Fipland and Kim Vince in P7 and 8. In row 5, we have Mike Landret and Anthony Smith in P9 and P10. In row 6, we have Nicolas Campbell and Pavel Bogdan, the two last hypercar. Then in the GT3 in row 7, we have Zander Huizing and Madame Mims. Well, Mr. Madame Mims, Monsieur. Steve Fillingham and Bjarne Weiss in the row 8, in 15 and 16, in 3 and 4 in GT3. And Simon Steele and Conor Harman close the grid tonight in 17 and 18. Quite an interesting thing to do. We have people in the pit. Okay, they didn't, it's because I did not go... No, I need a faraway view, please. This one. This one makes a good screenshot, though. But we're going to go this view. Want to see the first corner, because the first hairpin will bring us a lot of stuff, I think. They will start soon. Let's put back the tower and session info. Side by side, they're not doing the entire lap of the track, so the entire warm-up lap. They get a further away view. Maybe the one? They're gone right now. I can see the leader already quite running away, while behind him there's a 3 wide between Jérôme Pindolia and Jan Paskin also. Ooh, lot of contact, but no big contact, just people going off track a bit. But it was quite slow for the contact, so no big drama. The GT3 part either, everyone is doing well. Yeah, everyone passed. Danilo Lazic already 1 second ahead of everyone. Okay, that's already a thing. On Ed Jerome, he was fighting Baskin. Oh, Nicolas Campbell. A little spin for Nicolas Campbell and Pavel Bogdan. I don't know if they've done damage. I heard some weird noise. Whoa! And Conor Harman have damage on his Ferrari. I don't know what it happens. Simon still does not. He's just closing the little train. That is the going on. Oh, I want the gap to the next, not to leader, please. Thank you. Campbell already gave up. Oh, I told you, people. I don't want to see people give up tonight. And Nicolas Campbell went, nope, I'm giving up. You could have the fight with Pavel Bogdan. Bogdan and you could have fought. But it is okay. While on the track side with Beccati and Jérôme fighting for second place. Ooh, look at this view. You can see the Jérôme car scraping the curb and going sideways. Oh, Jérôme nearly losing it. Jérôme good, going for the drift point. He's driving like a rally car. Beccati just behind, going for the attack. The tooth. Oh. Jérôme should save his tire. He's drifting a lot. Lazik is not far behind in front. He's just right there. We can still see him. Okay, Jérôme running away a bit. Par contre, avec ça, Yann Paskin also attack from Champignolia. We have Dylan Moore and Mike Landret in the two same cars. The two Lambo fighting too. They are very close to each other. Oh, look at all the scraping on the peel. These cars are just insane on the low part of the scraping. I mean, we will see right there also. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Sparkle. Like My Little Pony, Twilight Sparkle all over again. Whoa! Mike Landret messing up, allowing Dylan Moore to get in front. I told you, it's the winner will be the one that jumps the best of the curb. But look at the front in the meantime. Ed Jérôme going for the championship leader, the championship leader. Danilo Lazik right now is really close to him. There's a lot of fight also in Simon Steele and Vance are fighting behind. But I know it's a fight for the pole, for the fastest class of cars, so I'm going to stay inside a bit. Yeah, he's not running away. He's definitely not running away. Well, Jérôme, if he gets a win, he will be very happy, I think. I think he will be happy. So here is the jumping of through. Look, can you hear how much Ed Jérôme play with the gears to try and get the car in check? And I think he's not running away. Last week, Lazik got an easy win. He was far away in front and he stayed far away in front. This week, it's not going to look easy for him. And just behind, 1 second behind, we have Beccati, just waiting for it. In the GT3, we have some people, they are not very far away from each other, but a bit too far away for it to be a fight. The thing is that Jérôme, I see Ed Jérôme, wait. Give me a good view on Ed Jérôme car. Oh, you're a bit far away. Beccati, drive a bit faster, please. If I'm not mistaken, Ed Jérôme's car is very unstable. You can see him jump and go sideways quite a lot. That is not a good view because for him. Already we are taking back markers after only, I don't even know the amount of lap, good. Yellow flag, someone crashed somewhere. Ed Jérôme has tighter lines. He's catching up a lot. Only in the first sector, I think Lazik is running away. And right now, the first sector in this long curving curve, and Lazik is running away. The rest of the time, Ed Jérôme looks like he's catching up. Ooh, a bit wide there. I don't know if that's a penalty, but that's a bit wide. He's not being aggressive, he's just following and letting Lazik know that he's here. The view from Lazik diffuser, the two nostrils of the BMW. I don't know, these two holes with a lead around like a pig nostril or something. I'd say that we saw that Jerome has a pace to make an attack, but he's just blocking the wheel from Lazik there, not good. Don't get a flat spot on your tire, that would not be good. Having this BMW be in the mirror at all time can be quite stressful. When you see that the gap is not widening, is 0.4 seconds away every time they pass the finish line. And Jerome is staying there. And he has 1 hour and 20 to go. 1 hour and 20 with someone on your back mirror like that will be quite insane. We also have Björn Weiss going to bully the Ferrari of Monsieur and Madame Mims. The big BMW, like the family sedan bullying the supercar. Okay, it's not a family sedan, it's a race car, but based on a coupe, but you get my point. They're really close. Huh. At the front, the gap is still the same. I'm checking the front so we don't miss a real fight between Jerome and Lazik, but right now it's not going to happen. I don't know if it's Lazik or Lazic, but I think it's Lazik, right? Danilo Lazik. When I see a name like that, I want to say it Lazic, but no. Oh, the gap is getting very close between Jerome and Lazik there. Got very close for a moment. Vess and Mims are not fighting. Oh, back markers! Oh, the back markers are going to play a role in that fight. Oh, Jerome on the inside now for the very tight corner. He couldn't place his car, he was just behind, he had to lock his wheel to stay behind. He got scared of crashing into him, but because of that, he's only 0.3 seconds behind now, where he's usually 0.6. But he did get a bad launch, so he's not closing the gap, but... Look how close they are, look how close they are. Is he going to do a move at one point? I don't think he wants to do a move, I think he wants to stay behind. Ooh, behind was Filippo Beccacci. Sarah flashing their light. Ooh! I don't have the noise of this car. Bit of contact, the poor BMW doesn't know where to go. Has 3 hypercar overtaking at the same time. Now it will be the time of Madame Mimsman. The Ferrari getting 3 fighting car behind him. That's overtaking in the... They're just fighting behind, they're fighting in the traffic jam. They are fighting in the traffic jam. Crazy people, Moore, Van Fipland and Beccati. Beccati, Moore is a big loser of this fight. I'm not saying he's a loser, but he lost most on this fight. But there are other back markers. We are taking Fillingham now. Weezing is so running away. Weezing is 9 seconds, 10 seconds ahead of Fillingham. Well, Lazik is not having a good time tonight. Xander is, like last week, Xander is having quite a chill time. He had 1 second gap between P1 and P2 in quali, so... Ooh, still is back on Vase. Oh, the little Porsche that cooled. Come on, Simon Steele. While you're being overtaken. He's trying the inside. No, he can't. He can't keep the car in front on the inside. They are side by side in this corner, but the BMW has the advantage. Vase has the advantage. Oh, switcheroo, playing the switcheroo on the long double right. Side by side on the corner next. No. And behind again. Ah. That was a good fight. Very clean from both drivers. That's not the one I want to go on board with. You can see the Porsche trying, oh, sniffing. Looks like a dog sniffing his ass, like, eh. The start finish straight. Vase and Steele. Oh! We missed the overtake. Oh, I was too taken in the figure. We missed the overtake between Danilo and Jerome, and Jerome got in front. I think with 1.3 second gap between them, I think Danilo Razik may have made a mistake. Oh, I was too taken in the fight of GT3s. Why do they have to fight at the same time? Is he losing or gaining time? Is he gaining time right now? He won the first 3 races, Mr. Lazik. Will he finally lose tonight? Moore and Beccati, also Beccati lost to place on Moore. Beccati not having a lot of, yeah, he just got, I think he spun or something. Oh, he got a bit of a moment. GNF Pavel Bogdan, no, why? The gap between Lazik and Jerome is shortening at a high speed. We were on board the BMW earlier. Let's go on board the Toyota now. There is no other big fight in the race right now. Oh, Jerome making a big mistake. Lazik going a bit wide too. Oh. Jerome is faster on this long straight. Oh, bit of a lockup. And look how much he's catching on this. The little twisty part at the beginning is really Lasik strong point. He was way faster in quali there, and he's way faster right now. Ah! Oh, that little move on the left to show him that he was there, it was a bit of a cheeky move. He was really not ready to attack, but he went, hey, look at me. I'm just behind you. Oh, staying on the inside. Come on, come on, come on. You're a bit too far away to do this kind of move, Mr. Lasik. We also have Moore behind, fighting a bit. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't sleep much last night because I'm reading a book and it was very, very good. So I forgot the time actually. I didn't see the time pass. Oh, look how close he is in this part of the track. Closing the gap all the time up until the chicane. The problem when you're faster on this kind of part of track, it's a very tight part of the track that do not forgive and you can't really overtake. So he will close up the gap, but he will not be able to pass on this part. Which must be very annoying. Vase going back to fight Mims man, Mr. Mims. Je regrette Mr. Mims. Pardon, sorry. Not the right song. But the fight is not as intense as what we see now. They really have a similar pace. I was looking at the best lap of the race. The best lap of the race is by Daniel Zadzik, the 121.917. The best lap of Ed Jerome is the 121.947. He's exactly 0.03 seconds behind. So they're both very close to each other, but right now, Lasik is going to make move. No, he stays behind. As I told you, he's catching up in the tight part of the track where he can't overtake. He has to plan it, he has to plan something, but he doesn't know what. Because being faster on the tight part of the track makes it quite hard to do anything. Don't forget the time is variable. Do we see some cloud? There is a bit of an overcast weather right now. We may see a bit of rain. That would be really cool if there's rain. It would change so much stuff. Overtaking Mr. Steele right now. They're coming towards Vase and Mims who are fighting. That's his chance. Using the back marker, he can make something. If we follow, we see the two other cars coming behind. Oh, yeah, look at that. The two fights of the track are playing right now in front of our eyes. While Simon is moving out of the way. Oh! They're side by side, but no, Ed Jerome stays in front by going inside the Ferrari. And no, he stayed in front. He stayed in front. The only thing that... Oh! Big braking by Lasik, but he couldn't make the move. A third DNF, Anthony Smith in a Toyota. That's fight for the lead has been going since the beginning of the race for 22 minutes. Look at them following each other. A little bit of defense from Jerome, but no attack from Lazik allowed him to have the best line. Jerome swerving a bit, is trying to keep the car behind in check. That's the right place to do so because he can't overtake in here, but they will have to overtake the back marker at one point. Fillingham just let them pass nicely. And Jerome is not letting the pressure go to his head. Oh, when I say that, it messes up the braking. The TOTA nearly could come inside, but no. What a fight. They have to realize they still have 1 hour to go and they're side by side now. He's on the inside for the next corner and he made the move. But will Jerome take it back? Jerome back on the inside. Little switcheroo from Jerome. They're side by side on the long straight. Jerome has a good place, a bit of contact. Kissing on the straight. And Jerome goes back in the front. Oh, what a fight, guys. Absolutely insane. The two of them were at the limit, really locking their wheel a little bit, the inside wheel a little bit, bumping into each other just a tad on the straight. At least Lazik can't say he will have a boring race tonight. And Ed Jerome is showing us that he's a force to reckon with. He is right now in championship. He's 7 in championship. But he missed 1 race. The second race he finished 9 out of bad luck. But last week he finished second. He started showing us what he's made of. And now he's really showing us that he can do really good on track. He's a force to reckon with, as I said. While we had Conor Herman in the pit in the little Ferrari. First pit of the race, first person we see pitting on the race. There's still 1 hour to go, that's a bit early to pit, especially since the weather may change. Beccati also fighting. Oh, really close. Look at that. Sarah on the defensive on this fight for P6. Beccati. Oh! He nearly bumped there, but he went, I'm gonna have to brake. Okay, we have a fight there, Where should we go? I think we have to stay on P1 fight, right? It's more interesting because it's P1. I'm sorry, in the Van Planet Beccati, your fight is cool, but yeah. Oop. I don't wonder why Smith gave up. We're not doing bad, right? I want to see if I can... Oh, there's nobody in the voice chat. Smith gave us the comment in the chat of the Discord while... Oh, that was a big dive, but yeah, that's not cutting it. He made the big dive to try to be in front in the part where he's... Oh, that was smart, actually. But I don't think he will stay in front. They're side by side in this tight part of the track, pushing him outside of the track. And Jerome go back in front. Well, Beccati, in the meantime, they're doing a big fight here too. Oh la la la. Pure French My French is coming out. Oh la 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 la, I said. Lazik and Ed Jerome on an intense fight for more than 20 minutes now. They're killing their tires. They will have to change tires. They have no choice. Also, the weather, I think it's very overcast. Is it going to rain? I don't know, but it's very overcast. Tonight is a big example of you don't need a huge grid to get good content. Interesting race. We have only 15 people driving tonight because of the GNF. And guess what? We have 3 fights opening right now. Look at Bian Weiss and Madame Mims fighting there. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well done, Weiss. Finally got Madame Mims. With the good old switcheroo. I love this term. And he's running away. Oh, little Beamer, that's cool. Well, a big Beamer because it's a big car, but... We also have Sarah and Beccati fighting, and Lazik and Ed Jerome. We have 3 fights in a grid of 15 people. That's really cool. Oh, Beccati is going to do it. Beccati did it. But Sarah stays on the outside. And she has to give up position now. She would have gone too wide. She's not catching back up right now. That's actually dropping a bit. Meanwhile, once again, oh, we see a GT3 outside of the track. How can Arman position go bigger and bigger when Smith has a DNF? Okay, Arman goes back in front. On board with championship leader right now. How close is he getting this corner? I told you his strong point was the first part of the track when there's a lot of tight corner and this long sweeping left, right. Big break. Oh, that's a Jeep dive again. He's trying to get the position. Oh, contact a bit. Yeah, because he knows he's faster on this part of the track, so he wants to take the position before this part of the track. Just to run away a bit. That's what he's doing. Oh, look at him. 0.5, 0.4 seconds, 0.5 seconds in front now. Well, nearly. Yeah, 0.5 seconds in front, so he tried to gain a bit of an advantage on this part of the track where he's quite faster by forcing the overtake on the hairpin. If after the hairpin the track was different, Ed Jerome would surely have had an opportunity to take him back again. But no, he made a bit of a gap of 0.6 seconds between him and Ed, and he will have to try and keep that gap all the way through the track up until he reaches the twisty part again and run away a bit again with his thing. Let's check that. No, okay, nothing. The fight is now off between these two. Actually, there's no more fight. That was intense. Harman in the pit. The Ferrari driver, that's the second time he pits, I think. Need to wait for him to get out. I want to see him out of the pit, so I want to see how many pits he did. Ed Jerome! Overtaking a back marker, okay. Sorry. He's 1.3 seconds behind now, so there's no fight at all. Pit out. Fourth time in the pit! I love you, Harman. Conor Harman, not giving up after fourth time in the pit. I love you. What are you doing? Oh, he's letting people pass, right? Yes, he's letting people pass, I think. Yeah. But look at who's back. Back again. Shady's back. Tell your friend. Jérôme's back. He's back on Lazik's ass. Ready to overtake again. More than 50 minutes left. They only did 1/3 of the race. But he's still there. Okay, I'm going back in front. Ooh. For a loss of control there. Cost him a bit of time. And Beccati also has the third best lap time with 1:22.008, so he's not far behind. He's catching up on Moore. We have an opportunity to overtake. I do not know, but I think so. Oh! The big catch-up. It's really close. Being on the inside to fake the attack. Nice apex. We had a bit of an accent there. My brain went woo. As I said, I'm a bit tired, and that's starting to play games on my mind. The fight for P1, Beccati. The fight for P1 is not really up. I know we're watching Filippo Beccati against Dylan Moore. Dylan or Gilan? I don't know his face. The Italian driver in a Japanese car. And the British driver in an Italian car. I think Dylan Moore is British. I don't remember actually. Let me check. Yes, he is British. He's British. Overtaking the McLaren of Fillingham, the only McLaren on track. When there's 15 people on track, I can recognize people. Most of the time because Andret and Moore had exactly the same car, but... When Ed is back also really close. Oh, la 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 la. I don't know what to check anymore. This Lazik doesn't have a boring race. Well, there's a Ferrari of Harman waiting for them on the side. He's really trying to... Harman went, okay, my race is fucked up, I'm not going to annoy anyone on track. You can still drive, Harman. You can... Oh, he has no wing. Oh. That's his 5th time in the pit, okay. He crashed actually, he's not waiting, he crashed. The gap is back with Beccati going for the move on Moore, no. He went for a fake move, went back behind. I think he's faster, but he can't find a... The jump on that chicane is insane. Really good. I'm quite sad Jerome is losing a bit of ground. I think is it because of back marker? Yeah, he was behind the Ferrari. Moore really don't want to wait. Oh no, fake attack again. I think Mr. Beccati can't find a place to pass right now. If I can't find a place where he can attack and feel like he can sneak his car on the inside, he's trying again, but Jerome moved on the way, unbraking. Smart defense from the... Jerome, what do I say, Jerome? Who is Moore? The British driver Moore. Once again, my brain went poop. 50 minutes left. I can tell you that when this race is over, I'm going straight to my bed. I am absolutely hammered. Well, not hammered in the... I'm exhausted. I feel like sleeping on my chair right now. 50 minutes remaining. Ed Jerome, once again. The gap is not widening because it's closing and closing and it's going between 1 second and 0.5. Huh. On board is Ed Jerome, of course. Why don't I have the... Oh, ho, ho. Side by side, he made the move. They're side by side. No, he got a worst launch. Lazik stays in front. Also, take note that when they fight, they're getting slower. And I know Paskin is only 3 seconds behind them. This fight has been happening for 30 more minutes. There's some attack from time to time. You can see the thousand of second grinding away on the top left at Jerome when he's closing the gap little by little. Ooh. Moore is catching back up on Beccati. What an unexpected turn. Oh! Gave a little putsch to Simon Steele. That made him lose a bit of time though. The gap is not widening at the top, I'm surprised. Oh, and look, oh, Jerome taking the back marker! Using the back marker to do a sneaky move. It's going for it. We saw Lazik on defensive, but Jerome is clearly going for it at one point. I have no idea what I just said. Kim Vince in the pit. The very quiet. Oh, he's at the beginning of the pit. What is he doing? The track is getting. Flashing his light at the Beamer. Move away, Beamer! I want to fight with the guy in front! I don't see rain right now. But the weather is very grey. Greyish, so the track must be quite cold already. Which is not a good sign for them for the grip. But also, it may start raining, and midway through the race would be perfect for people to change their strategy. Weezing, Xander Weezing and Mimsman in the pit. We are going to ask Anthony Smith what happened. There we go. It is asked. Jerome losing time right now. Oop. So Weezing after the pit stop is still first. Vince in the pit still. He's not actually in the pit, he's at the beginning of the pit. He's not moving, but he's not DNF. I don't know what he's doing, maybe he had an emergency to answer at his place, so he had to get out of the racing sim and went, okay, I'm going to park there. I can go easier afterward. He could have parked in the box, to be fair. The gaps are quite insane between people now. I hope the pit stop will change something, and I hope there will be a... Come on, give me rain. There's no rain. We can see the windshield is still not clean, but not wet. Dry. We can feel the rain coming, but we can't see it. Ed Jerome in the pit. The P2 went okay. I'm going, but they don't know. You have to keep the pit stop for the last moment. Because it may rain at any point and you want the rain tire afterward. On a cold track, slick tire with water would just not do anything. Whoa! Pindolia going for a little spin, Ronnie! Moore catching up thanks to that. Moore and Pindolia. They no want to attack Becati. Ooh. 30-second gap between Van Fipland and Jerome. But she did not go to the pit. You can see that only 3 people went to the pit. Vincent Arman again! At his 6th pit stop, he's going to break the record of most pit stop in a race, I think. 40 minutes left. People seem pretty confident it's not going to rain. They're all going to the pit and they did not, well, maybe they're running off fuel, but... But I don't know. Usually don't. At the front, no. Well, Ed Jerome is back very late behind. His pit stop lasted 60 seconds or something. But one people in the pit. I think she's going to change tire. She said it earlier on her stream. I remember that I did post the link to the stream on Van Fipland and Jan Paskin. Two drivers were streaming their POV or POV. Seven seconds behind. No, that's normal, okay. Zander racing in the pit again? He already went. It's not raining, so why is he... Wait, is it raining? No, it's not. Why is he in the pit again? Did he mess up something? He may have messed up something and we will lose the race because of that? No. Be sad. Do that just in front. Kim Vance is still standing at the start of the pit. We still don't know what he does. You think he's staying a long time in the pit? He's back on track. Convinced he's there. But he's back in third place now. So I have to say, if you look at the best time of the GT3 cars, so Sir Fellingham has a 132.9 and Yanni a 133. Then everyone is in the 33. And Xander has a 131.6. He's legit 1.5 seconds faster than every other GT3 car on track. Ooh. 36 minutes to go. Well, we see once again Mr. Conor Harman move to the side. But you're not forced to move to the side. If you act in a predictable way, they can go around you, Mr. Harman. You don't have to go out of your way to get out of their way. You are racing too, okay. You're racing 10 laps behind, well 7 laps behind, no, but you're still racing. "36 minutes and some people still didn't go to the pit. Moore went to... no, that's position again, Sophie. First one didn't count for Weezing, maybe it was a penalty, the first one. For Weezing. Herman is really moving out of the way in a very, very eager fashion, let's say. And it's not what you're supposed to do. Ed Jerome is only 43 seconds behind Lazik. He has nobody in front of him, so he can open the tap very hard. And he's going to the pit again. Every time they go to the pit again, I think it's starting to rain. No, it's a penalty. He's doing a drive-through penalty. Oh. I see. Becatti also going for the podium finish there. Well, podium finish, but they didn't go to the pit yet, so the pit strategy, we'll see if Jerome has a good one. He had the track limit too much and had to go through the pit entirely. Not a stop, but a drive-through happily. Moore in the pit. I wonder when Lazik will go, we will see if it takes him less than 60 seconds to the pit stop. Or if Mr. Ed Jerome will right onto it. Becatti, we're going to check Becatti a bit because he's really close to Paskin. Paskin doing very well tonight, but Filippo Becatti has the best lap time. He's flashing his light, doing a little fake attack on the side during the straight. Paskin in the pit, so Becatti takes second place. We're taking a back marker, a GT LMP back marker. The gap between people is quite insane. There's tens of seconds between everyone. The only one quite close to someone else is Gian Moore in the Lamborghini, and we don't have Colferrite, we don't have my little Peugeot. Not Colferrite driving the Peugeot, I don't remember who it was. Ah, Lazik and Becati to the pit. That's why it's going to be interesting, because depending on the time Lazik does, Ed Jerome will go back in front. To be fair, Jerome is still quite far away. Becati went to the pit in front of Lazik, that's quite weird. 37, 36... No, Lazik is back on track way before Jerome arrives. Lazik, Becati, Jerome, but Becati is in the pit. So Jerome will go. Oh, they're going to go back on track at the same time. Yeah, you can see Becati just in front of him. Just came back on track while Jerome was there too. So the pit strategy of Jerome didn't pay, he lost. What the fuck? Why is he going so slow? Whoa, 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 whoa. Not a spin. Well done, Jerome. You kept that right like a sheaf. But yeah, don't try to overtake on this kind of place. All on medium tire. Moore and Pindolia too. I think everyone went to the pit stop. I'm sorry. Yeah, everyone went to the pit. Vince is still in the pit, of course. Oh, Harman DNF. Oh no, Harman! You were doing so well driving still despite all the difficulties you had. I think we can consider Vince as a DNF too. He's 14 laps behind. The muffled sound of car is like cradling me. Dylan Moore right now going on to Pindolia. I could put the back the gap to next for you guys. Ooh, Dylan Moore doing very good. What, 28.8? That's the best lap of the entire track right now. Best lap of the evening is by P6. Second best lap is actually Jan Paskin. Oh, Ed back on Filippo Beccati, trying to get him on the inside there. Oh, oh, switch show and trying to avoid contact, but come on. He's more than 1 second faster on lap. Ed Jerome could not pass Beccati yet. I'm sorry, I'm really having a trouble right now. 26 minutes left. Come on, we're on the last straight. Kind of, the last third of the race. And Lazik seems untouchable now that he ran away. Ed Jerome stuck behind Filippo Beccati, so he can't catch up on Lazik. Ah, he's ready. Oh, can he stir Screech right now? Yeah, Jerome is dropping back. I don't know what's happening. Maybe he didn't change tire, which would be a mistake. I don't know if I can see the use of tire. Well, I just see him. Oh, Dylan Moore once again attacking Pindolia. In GT3, there's nothing happening apart from Björn Weiss, who's not far away from Monsieur Madame Mims. What is that? Oh, energy remaining. No, I don't want energy remaining. Come on. The number seems to be more correct than before. Come on, you're really close. Feathering the throttle there. Mr. Moore. Oops, sorry, I have to check something. Okay, back. Gap is not widening much. I'm very sad the fight Ed Jerome Beccati is done. Lazik, sorry. So the fight for the win, and now Lazik is running away. His tire strategy made him go like 10 seconds faster somehow. Also have Mr. Vase. They've been at it for a long time, them two. They separate from time to time, but they always find each other again. It's a beautiful love story. In the meantime, Moore and Pindolia. Oh, back marker will make the thing interesting. Oh, maybe they will pass. No, they will not pass Barcelona. They're side by side with Steele. I think Pindolia made the move, yeah, so. Ooh, camera switcheroo. They keep fighting, but then they go apart again. I want to see the lap time of Jerome right now. I know he's behind the car, so it won't count. Because he had very good lap times before, and I don't know if he still has them. Daniel Razik signed the best time now, 120.38. Kind of an evil thing to say, but okay. Well, 20 minutes to go. We didn't get any rain. I mean, the clouds have been ominous all the race long. But the windscreen are still dry. I'm very, very disappointed. I wanted the rain to mess up, but even if it starts raining now, in 20 minutes, I don't think the track will be wet enough to change tire. You have to factor the time of the tire change. 19 minutes is like a 13 lap. So if you don't lose less than like 5 seconds a lap, you don't want to change because the race is soon over. And if someone behind you changes, you will lose time. So. What was I talking about? Why did the time of Moore versus Pindolia just jump from 0.4 to 1.4 seconds? I know it's going back down. We're taking back markers. Trying to fight, well, to catch up with Nemesis, Pindolia. While overtaking back. Oh! Little Ferrari was quite close there. Madame Mims. I think it's Madame Mims. Yes, it is. It's behind we have Björn Weiss. Very far away. Björn Weiss also still very close and catching up on Madame Mims little by little. A mistake of earlier that made him go a bit further down. Kim Vince in the pit, well, still in the pit, sorry. I was going to say in the pit again, but actually he never left the pit. So 5 DNF on an 18 grid track is quite sad. Ooh, Paskin dropped. Pasquin lost one place. And he's 10 seconds. What? I missed something in my brain there. Jerome is too far away behind for me now. He was like 20 seconds behind, and now he's 31. I need to check his lap time. Oh, he just got a 6 second. Okay, he just spanned. That's why. We'll have a Toyota triplet tonight, surely. The 1:28, well, yes, 1:28 would explain why he's losing time. I think he ran out of patience a bit after doing a very good first half of the race. His pit stop killing him like that. I think he's a bit mad. Oh, Bian Weiss back again on Madame Mims. Will we finally see him overtake? Was he float? No, it was not floating, we just saw the... Come on. 1 quarter to go, 15 minutes. Which is the average play time in an American football match. Race. Ooh, the car has a bit of damage. Whoa! Quite scary, the sight of a sniper car going past at McFuckle. Okay, lost a bit of time, but more on the meantime. She's very close, but come on. Come on, Moore! Do something, I want to poke him with a stick. Come on, do something. These jumps on the chicane are always making me say, I mean, imagine the state of the bottom of the car after the race. It's scraping everywhere. It will be polished like a mirror on the bottom. If I remember well, these cars use little plate underneath, like little square of plates underneath, and that's where the FIA measure the ground clearance or something. The chassis are too close to the ground. And this is what is making the sparks, if I remember well. Okay. $12 minutes to go. Are they waiting? Oh, hello. Remove the space. Look, I'm going to remove the space like that. Crazy, isn't it? We still have Vess and Mims and Moore and Pindolia together. And they're not doing anything. I've been a lot quiet. I'm quite a lot. I'm sorry, but I'm really having some trouble right now. And I'm so exhausted actually that at the end of the race, 11 minutes to go. We'll look at the ranking next week with the penalty and everything. My god, Dylan Moore is scratching the floor so much. Catching up, no, 0.3, 0.4, no, it's not catching up again. They're doing a yo-yo, the accordion between them, the gap. Like he's catching up on in some curve, he's going away behind. Oh, go on. How can he jump from 0.3 seconds to 0.6 in less than a microsecond? Last 10 minutes. Vess is jumped a big back from Mims Van. Mims Van. Mims Van. Yeah, I don't see anything happening before the end actually. The weather is also clearing. I mean, the track is less dark. I'm really disappointed. Jerome could have done so much better. I'm sad for him. I'm sad for the 5GNF too. Did he answer by the way? So Anthony Smith gave up because he hit the wall and the engine entirely broke. So that's why Anthony Speaks gave up. He got his car broken on the field. On the track. Oh, Moore is now 0.3 seconds. That's the closest he's been in a while. And they're very close to Jerome too. What happened to Jerome? Is he going to lose his spot before the end? He is. That's an interesting development for the last 7 minutes. Jerome is going to do... I didn't see that coming at all. What time is lap time? Why is he that slow? Are his tires dead? 124, yes! He's trying to break the... No, but there's no point, mate. They're so much faster than you. If you go with Trushal Pindolia. Scraping, oh, scraping. Jerome is still holding well, he's in front, but 6 seconds. 6 minutes, he has 6 minutes to hold. 2 cars. Can I get a chopper view? Well. Want to see the kind of lap Michel Pindolia does. I have no other way than that to do it, so... Yeah, the gap is shortening. Jerome is really trying to find ways. He's trying to use the back marker as a kind of shield, I don't know. That doesn't work. I saw a video from a real driver who used the GT4 as a shield for someone to not overtake him for the entire back straight of Nürburgring. And I'm talking Nürburgring combined. Look at Pindolia is going to do it. Oh, he's on the inside. Jerome stays in front, but his grip are not what they used to be, so... Okay, now we have a little train of car. They're getting really close. Really, really close. They said Mimsman too, but I'd rather watch this one. Because that's quite a big one. Funny because Pindolia is stuck behind him and Moore is stuck behind Pindolia and he's been holding them for 5 minutes now, and oh, Moore made a mistake, so maybe he can hold them for 3 more minutes. That's a very hard job he has, because the two seems to be way faster than him. Not him at the beginning of the race, though. They're faster than him. No, but if you don't count his used tire... Oh, that's very close. No, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Ah, Jerome couldn't hold Pindolia. Pindolia is in front now. Well, there's a car, Toyota. What the f... That is more than scary. They're taking on the back marker, I think. No, that's Jan Paskin. Jan Paskin made a mistake and he's no... What the... I have a 4-way fight. What is Jan Paskin doing? Why was he there? Did he speed? We now have a 4-way fight right at the end, 2 minutes from the end. four-way fight for third place. I think Pindolia has it in the back, he's going to run away, but Jérôme finally didn't lose a spot because Pascal is behind. And the poor Dylan Moore. Oh, Pascal spin again. Dylan Moore has to avoid him and lose some time. And Jérôme is now a bit further away. What the fuck are you doing, guys, for the end of the race? This is so hard to do commentary on. 1 minute 20 to go. That's so there's two more laps because they just passed the finish line. Danilo is clearly going to pass the finish line before the end of the bell. Yeah, Jérôme is losing. Pindolia getting third place right now. Jérôme is losing a lot of time on him. And that's the last lap now. Danilo Razik now starting the last lap is 24 seconds in front. Pindolia. Then Jérôme Moore. They have one more lap to do. So Jérôme is in a good place to keep Moore behind. We saw him defend for 10 minutes earlier, so he can defend for 2 minutes, I hope. His car seems highly unstable. Fake attack. He's catching back on Truchal Pindolia now. Was he actually saving fuel or saving his tire for a last lap attack like crazy? I don't know. No, Pindolia is running away again. Moore just behind. Vase finally got Memes man, but we didn't see that. He's 1.5 seconds in front now. We know Ed Jérôme can be faster than it is. I think he didn't change tire, which was a mistake. And because he didn't change tire, he's now struggling to keep some grip, and that's why people are overtaking him. 0.3 seconds. Did he let him pass? No, he did not. He just had to slow down. Inside, oh my god, a three-way. Oh, what a finish it will be! On the last corner. Oh, little sideway now! Ed Jérôme will stay in front. Dylan Moore just behind, and and Jan Paskin just behind. The craziness of the end of this race. Really cool, but really crazy. End of race. I was starting to doze off, and this thing woke me up. Okay, so for the result. We still don't have the result for practice. No, I don't want practice. I'm waiting for the last one. Kim Vince. What? He's not giving. What? What is he doing? He's been in the pit for half of the race. He just did a sector one of 3,000 seconds. He legit been in the pit for 45 minutes. I don't know what happened. Maybe he got something IRL that. But he has to finish his lap for us to. To see the end, and that's done now. Okay, perfect. Okay, so race 1. So in first place, Danilo Lazic, he had a very difficult first half of the race, but then, as soon as the pit stop were passed, Lazic got the win. Beccati, a nice remontada by Beccati. I don't know the English term for it. Nice gain of place from him. Crucial Pindolia, also good race. Ed Jerome, what a defense at the end. I think he had his tire dead or his car dead or something, because he was way slower than the beginning of the race. And he still kept Dylan Moore and Jan Paskin behind. Only Pindolia managed to pass. Sarah Van Fipland did an average result, not good, not bad. Mike Landret comes behind in a very quiet race. I didn't see him a lot. Xander Wiesing started first, finished first. Steve Fillingham had a good race too. Then if we go on the next page, Björn Weiss did very good fighting with Madame Mimsman for a long time before overtaking right in the last 2 laps. Simon Steed behind. Kim Vince after a 45-minute pit stop. Don't know why. And then the people who DNF. I am sad they did DNF, but they did. So that's all for tonight, people. Next week will be double point, the last race of the evening of the championship. It will be a weird version of Le Mans without the chicane. So I'll see you all next week, and I got the hiccup. No, I don't know why. I'll see you all next week, and have fun, everyone. I'm going to sleep.